And hello, and welcome into another video. Today we're checking out 9 Kings, and also for the duration of all of August there will be daily uploads again for bloggers and whatnot. Information about bloggers can be acquired from the description. 9 Kings over here is essentially a roguelike strategy game where we try to get super broken over time by combining the powers of many different kings that we go to war with. And it's fun. It's in early access. You can check out the game via Steam if you want to. Also, link in the description. Very fun game. Really liking it. I haven't played too much of it, to be fair, like over the past couple months, but they've added the King of Nomads over here a while ago, as well as the King of Time. And 1.0 is going to give us the Joker, the King of Rainbows. There's a bunch of different characters who have different synergies and whatnot. We're going to go with the King of Nomads here. We've got different perks that I can pick up. Start with a random troop card in your hand. Towers start with 10% damage. Let's go with that, maybe. Fortifier instead of Nurturer. And start with 1 random unlocked plot. Your base can now level up 3 extra times. Is very good, actually. Boop. A random troop card in your hand. Where do I put that even? Instead of Wrathful. Might as well. Go back. Let's start. Gotta go to Night difficulty. We can go higher, theoretically, if unlocked up to Count, I believe, on other characters, but we're gonna go with Night, which is the first I gotta do. The next highest that I gotta do with this character. And yeah, we have essentially, usually there's a base camp with the kings. These are your enemies. The rebels of the nomads, as well as the King of Nothing and the King of Spells. Usually there's a base camp that we place somewhere and whatnot, but the warlord is our base camp in this case. So it's a ranged troop that shoots a banner at ally units to give it like our stats to those. I'm just gonna put him in the middle. What we also can do is, I believe these are already mounted, so like we don't care about that. I'm just gonna chug in the Dragon's Den over here. And then give the shields over here. The Dragon's Den is just gonna come down and deal damage. Fantastic. Just like that. Just gonna turn on the game a little bit. And let's reroll. I would love to get a blacksmith. This early would be nice. Damage buffs also increase its HP. Oh, that sounds great. Let's go with those, perhaps, you know? For the time being, just have a bit of a front line and whatnot. Usually we have to aim the attacks, but I don't. Portal. Interesting. There's a blessing. At year 9. Doubles the HP of a card on the target plot in the year of a prophecy. Oh, that's amazing over there. Because this one gains more damage. Mounted by adjacent units, sums its stats with its rider and pierces through the front line. Just put our portal over here. We have to level that up a bunch. It's like a forget-me-not. Nice. Blacksmith right there. Here we go. It's gonna buff up the damage of our Dragon's Den as well. Although I'm not entirely sure if the Dragon's Den is also hitting stuff that is over here. Or if it's just in that row. Swords, migration. Let's go with swords. I like swords. Frost now deals damage per second. Allows you to pick 3 new plots to unlock. Or replaces your cards in hand with random rainbow cards. Let's go with Frostbite for the time being, because we do have synergy with that. I'm gonna then pick up this right here. Okay, these guys attack. They also buff our unit up here in the front, and it's very nice. I would love to reroll here, and we'll just pick up the wild card here to buff up that portal. And ideally, I'd like to get the thing here. And then travel back in time afterwards. Let's go with a warlord again. Clone. Oh, clone is nice. This is good. But I like adrenaline. I'm gonna go with adrenaline. We don't have more gold, sadly. So now these guys gain attack speed per second. Very nice. We're also gonna level them up to 2. King of Time is getting vanquished. I'll take the portal. We'll chuck these guys in here. And our paladins will now mount the raptors, which is funny. Because it combines their stats, which then means more HP as well for the guys. Since we've got Frostbite, let's go with Frost here. It is time to wage war against the King. King of Stone or Blood? Let's go with Blood, because there's some fun enchantments we can grab. And then Frost over here. It's year 9. But yeah, the paladins are riding raptors now, which is hilarious. Blessing is coming next year. Let's upgrade this then. Get more damage stacks on all our units. King of Time again. Getting obliterated right there. Throw this card into the pit to replace your current hand with copies of your last played cards. 3 roll ones, I guess. Let's get Orbiters. Peacetime. Fantastic. So we got that blessing. Now we can place this portal here, leveling that up. And do I get peacetime again? Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? I'll take another Dragon's Den. I assume we would get it again. King of Blood here. All troops gain 1 unit. Sounds great. They do! Oh my god, that's hilarious. Let's chug these preps over here. The spellcasters, that when we get an enchantment on our warlords, these guys also benefit from the same enchantment. Very good. And I'll get a steel code here. And chuck that over here, and both of them get him. Which is fantastic. So now they block the first hit in battle. I'm not sure if this is optimal, by the way. I'm just, like, still learning, because it's only been so long since I come back. Peacetime is 2 years ago, I guess. Sadly not it. Sharp Blade, nice. And put Adrenaline on those and the spellcasters. It's gonna be very good. Let's reroll ones. Guess I'll just take Oblation instead. Cast that away to gain more units. We also gain gold by doing that. Orbiters, amplifiers. Amplifiers are good. I'll grab the thingamajig though. The orbiters. So now we can unlock a new plot to help us build up a stronger army, I guess. For the time being, I think it would be phenomenal if we... Just did it over here, I guess. Get the raptors. Place those over here. Get those leveled up to 2. They gain bonus stats. And then we'll get Oblation over here to recruit a bunch of more units. And the effect is going to get stronger over time, every time we do that. Which is phenomenal. Another dragons then. Adjacent plots gain 2% to all stats. I mean, camp is good theoretically, but it just doesn't do much for us. Although we can place the camp over here. Give a stat boost immediately to the raptors. Raptors unify again, like with the paladins. I'm gonna buff them up considerably. And what we can do is we can take the warlords here, I guess. Or we can reroll for gold, but we're at war against the Rainbow King. Jack of Rainbows. Not a king, just a jack. Gigantify is nice. Levels up your base plot by +3 levels. Works beyond its max level. Is pretty good. Gigantify is nice, though. Double size, damage, and HP of target troop. Can put that on the paladin, like, once we buffed it up more, I guess. Cast this away. Just gain some gold. I want a big shop turn in the following year. Hourglass. Warper. Warper. Brings plot back 1 level, but retains all its current stats and effects. Oh, that's nice. Ogres. Slow and strong tank. Every year increases all stats by 5% for each adjacent empty plot. I'll take it. I'll take that. Let's see. Guess we'll take the shaman. Nice. Can place this here and it gains bonus stats. And regressive it that way. I'll take the blacksmith and chug him over this way. I want to buff up the paladins a lot and then gigantify them. Make them like super tanky. On top of being mobile, you know, because of the raptors. Let's grab migration again, I guess. The effects of all plot destroying cards is applied 1 more time. Is very interesting. There's a lot of those. Not sure if that worked the way I thought it would. Let's reroll once. Let's grab adrenaline. Apply that over here, so we've got 2 stacks of that now. 3 stacks over here. Melting through them right now. Let's grab a camp. Can make peace with someone. Make peace with a king of nothing because I don't care about his rewards really all that much. And then upgrade you here. Amplify is so good, theoretically, but I'll take a Warlord. King of Blood is going to be great to get some cards from. Lovely. Reroll. Carnage. Unit explodes when killed, dealing 10% HP as area damage. Fantastic. I'm gonna buy this plot over here. Then I'm gonna chuck this over that way. These guys, how much HP do they have? 1,755. I think we're fine then. Can move these over and they get more stat boosts. As a result. Adrenaline. Or portal. Let's go with a portal. Just chuck that way. Getting a farm next to these guys. Like the orcs or whatever they're called. Hold up, what are they? Ogres. Farm would be fantastic. Let's get the shields. Chuck that over that way. We're up against the rainbow guy. Echo Form duplicates target plot and all its stats to 1 empty adjacent plot. Scapegoat passive, backline unit if killed in battle generates 3 gold per level. Let's go with Patronage, actually. But also... we could just rip it now. Size damage and HP of the target troop. I wonder if it happens in that order. Let's get rid of that. Just gain some gold. We don't get stats from that card. It's just that one other specific one. Oblivion or whatever it was called. Gives us that effect. Let's get the camp, I guess. Camps now also trigger their effect whenever any plot is destroyed. Lovely. Only having 3 ogres is kind of rough. So again, I'd like to get a farm. I'll grab this portal. Upgrade our portal to level 2. I'll grab a Warlord. A library is fantastic. A beacon is great. It's a lot of attack speed, you know, for adjacent units. Black Spitfire. We can reroll once just to see if we can get something better. What's a camp at? Level 3 already. Scrap the vault and then leave. Gives us a bunch of money, also upgrades over time. Do this for now. Get the library. Guess we'll just place that for now. We get stat boosts now. Adjacent plots gain 2% of all stats. Helps with the orbiters, helps with the raptors. Raptors, you know, unifying the stats is very, very good. Here we go. I think we can level it up one more time, possibly. And it's the final king. Oblation. Yes. Plus 5 units everywhere. Fantastic. These counters 59, it seems, but there's only so many. Leveled up a lot now. Doubles the size, damage, and HP of the target troop. I feel like if I just put that on my warlords, it would be better, possibly, than the other guys, right? But also, this is funnier. Like, I would just spread those stats over to everyone else, but I don't think it matters much. They've got a champion of time this time. They also have their army, but their army is getting obliterated right now, and we're actually just chopping our way at them very, very easily. Fantastic, and we can continue playing. Let's just continue this run for a while longer until we get defeated, which will happen pretty soon. Actually, because I'm not great at making smart decisions. We can now expand our kingdom anytime, which is very, very good. We got free, you know, time cards, which is nice. Expansion. Let's upgrade you. That's all our gold. Our raptors are level 2 only, so I could take that. Or I'll just grab Frost. I think Frost is going to be better, especially because we have, like, the thing. King of Spells, let's wage war against them. That's going to bring us more enchantments. Stack of Frost over here. And the library has a 50% chance of duplicating an enchantment of one troop there. I do wonder if... Yeah, it doesn't appear to be an enchantment. The static on those guys is going to be nice. Again, like, stacking buffs on ranged units is very, very good. Double swords and shield effect can now choose between 6 loot cards. Get loot from all enemy kings. Transcendent base now has no max level. Nice. Let's grab Sacrifice. Orbiters, let's level those up for now. Gotta get the portal leveled up still. This one failed this time around, but if we upgrade it, it will trigger twice. So there's a chance to fail twice in a row. Or it just doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. Let's grab a warlord here and upgrade that further. A stack of static. Very nice. Beating those relatively quickly. Regression amplifier. Let's take the portal again. Forest gives HP to adjacent units. Is very nice. Percentage as well. That said, what are you up to? Let's grab the beacon for attack speed scaling. And a farm. And that's all our gold. Oh, portal over here. There we go. We go back 2 years in time. Wait, what happened? Oh, did that break the game? That's a funny bug. I found a bug! That's funny. Early access. I wonder what that is. What happens if I quit? Does it have F2 thing? No. What is a bug reporting tool? No idea. Ah, well, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna start a new run instead. Quit. And run. Yes. We perished. Oh no. Anyways. Swords give +1 or +1% extra damage. Whichever is higher. Perk screen. I think that's gonna be nice. Doubles the blessing effect. Start with a random unlock plot. Towers start with more damage. Rainbow cards are more likely to appear in shops. Base can now level up 3 times extra. Towers start with 10% more. Let's go with this instead of the random troop card in our hand. We'll go the higher difficulty. Lord! Fantastic. We will also be playing, by the way, the other game by this developer. Set off at the End, I believe, or something like that. Hold up. Serap's Last End. Set off at the End was an anime. I remember. What we could do is we could chug in this one over here and then have upgrade buildings this way, and this way, as well as a camp over here to buff up 4 units at the same time. I think that's smart. Yeah, and what we want on these guys is like attack speed and damage, I guess, for the most part. So having a blacksmith and having the beacon over here perhaps would be good. If we have like a spellcaster this way or something, that would be nice, theoretically as well. But like, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's just buff up the warlords and get them to level 2. King of Spells is defeated. What do we gain? Spire, library. Let's get offering for now. Get Frost over here. Mycelium summons a fighting spore every 9 seconds in battle. Spores accumulate every battle. I like that. Because just towers. Okay, HP over there is doubled. What do we chuck this? If we put damage and attack speed on these. Should be fine. Let's put dragons then again as well. The tower build. Let's just go all in on dragons. I wonder how good that is. And there's our spores. Warlock. A wizard would be nice. Oh, come on, man. Guess I'll take the library. That sounds great. Payroll. Let's do this. Library over there to just duplicate buffs. skip a forest for now. Guess we'll just do that. Now we're getting gold instead, which is great. Let's grab Frost again. Now we're getting gold again. See, it's happening, you know. Let's see. Orbiters are fun. We're 1 gold short? Wow. So if that gets duplicated, then this one also gets it. Clone the card. Then level this up. So now it's level 2. Wage war against King of Time. Destroy you for now. Place you down. Overall, destroy target plot to level up 2 random plots. Give more damage to this. We have to re-roll every time. I think that would be smart. Blessing is coming next year. Doubles the HP of cards over there. Oof. I just realized we're not benefiting from that whatsoever. Maybe it wasn't the smartest choice. So that. 3 stacks. Blessing is coming. This time. It sucks that we are not getting it. Oh well. Should have thought of that earlier. Can't be helped. Poison Vial. Frost and Static applied as well. Fantastic. I think there's also a Fire debuff we can apply, and then there's the Frost perk, obviously. Let's go with Frost again. Cryo Flame Dragons now spit blue fire. You 2 cards after every battle. You can no longer choose your loot. All troops now on the field now have the same damage as your strongest troops' current damage. It is pretty great. But we're gonna do this to get a gold. Every plot with troops now gains 1 unit every year. Allows you to pick 3 new plots to unlock. All treasure chests are turned into rainbow chests. Let's go with that. Sure, why not? Combustion. Enemies killed by the bear explode. Is very good. It's a very, very good enchantment. And since we only have those 2 units that attack on top of the towers. I think that's a-okay. Dragons then. Let's get the Warlord card instead. Expansion mode. If we get another library over here, that would be very good, I think. Let's do this. Now, if I destroy this, I believe I don't have them. At all. Anymore. Let's migrate these. I'm not sure if movement speed does anything for them. It doesn't. But we do get the camp bonus, I believe. Possibly. Adrenaline, I'll take it. Poison and static applied. Fantastic. These guys have so many enchantments. 7 static, 7 frost. Very good. Reroll once. Keep forgetting to do that. I guess we'll get the plot. I'm not sure if this works the way I think it does, where if we get more spores, we gain more mob. Probably not. Let's get Defrag. We get 2 random ones. Increases 9% of a random stat of a random plot. Sure. We can do that. Do that here. Increase the target's movement speed by 200%. Doesn't really matter for us, but like, you know. It's gonna apply those stats to all units that are hit by it. Amplifier is very good. Gives every buff it gains to 1 adjacent plot. Amplifies 1 extra plot per level. Very nice. There's the Blacksmith and Beacon. Both of which are very, very good. What's our camp at? Reroll once to get that extra gold. And what we can do is nothing. So, first of all, camp, then amplifier. Extra stat boost. Fantastic. It receives those stat boosts. It gives them to one of these guys. So, that's nice. What I want is... I wonder if buffing this one's damage or attack speed would be better. Hits per second. I think attack speed goes harder. Let's do this to level up that. And then we can buff... Do we want to buff attack speed? I think we want to buff attack speed. Which inadvertently also applies to all other units. It's gonna go so hard. I'm gonna add more poison. We could also level up the mycelium, I guess. Let's go poison. Right here. We're very glass cannon-y. Migration. Reroll once. Raptors. Raptors are nice. But I don't have anything to mount really at the moment. Let's get the Frost instead. Double swords and shield effect. Gives you 3 lives extra. Allows you to pick 3 new plots to unlock. Let's go with exploration. Huzzah! So, with that in mind, that one for sure. Osmosis all plots of the same card as the target plot get 30% extra to all stats. Smite. Every time the unit takes a hit, a laser deals damage to a random enemy. That is very nice. I think that's an enchantment. It is an enchantment. Okay. We're cooking with gas. Like a lot of it, in fact. Have a unit with 9 stacks of frost. Nice. Should have maybe unlocked this and then moved the temple over. Let's just get you of you. Oh, we should have put the blacksmith over here. Let's get the orbiters. Put that in there. Bust the damage on those two. Plus whatever we put over here and here. If we put another amplifier over this way, that's gonna go pretty hard. Reroll once. Let's grab another frost here. Reroll. Make peace with the king of nature. So I want to keep the spells and I want to keep the pink cards. I'd like to get more libraries if possible. Please. Reroll. None. None of that. Let's just get the warlord, I guess. Frost over here. Very stupid free unit run, I guess. Reroll. I guess we'll just grab the swords here. That's the wrong direction. Wait, did that fail? The swords? Did they fail? Combustion is great. So many buffs, man. That is hilarious. What the hell? The lasers? More frost? We don't even have a frost, does damage buff. Reroll once for the extra gold. When it reaches max level, triggers a random loot event. A rainbow loot event. Sure. Just chuck that over there, I guess, for the time being. Portal. Frostbite. Nice. Do that for now. Now our damage is gonna go so hard. We have a poison, we have static, we have combustion, we have the rainbows, we have the other things. Let's grab another migration here. And I'll just move that over. I wanted to move to this slot over here. So that we can bring libraries over that way. To both of those. If possible. I'm not sure if it's gonna be possible, but yeah. Buffs allies damage based on its own damage. Combustion would be good. Oh, it's another lower library. Gonna grab the clone. We're gonna grab the carnage. We're gonna reroll once to get that extra gold. We're gonna go with adrenaline. Combustion. I'll grab a regression and leave it at that. So, for the time being, library. Then Adrenaline. Then we'll clone this card. Then we'll Carnage, so that they explode on death. Level up the library. You can move this temple with a migration card. Adrenaline. So yeah, that damage is spreading over that way. It would be ideal if we had another amplifier. But right now, this one at level 2 is fine. I'll grab more Frost, I guess. We must play all our cards. Sure, can do. Plus 6 damage. And Warlord. Easy peasy. Yeah, not much of a contest, really. Let's just continue for a while longer, I guess. Nice, expansion tower. Another amplifier. So this spreads the damage over to the orbiters again, which is phenomenal. Reroll once and then get that migration over here. It's time to wage war against another king. King of Great for the Midas Touch could be fantastic. Let's migrate over here. We can get another library of it this way. It's gonna be so good. Speaking of which, oh, they're getting quite close to us now. Midas Touch gives a lot of gold. This is nice. The support buildings apply the effects one more time. Oh, that is very, very good. I think this, like, it counts the libraries as well, right? Midas Touch. Yeah, 4 times, 2 times, 3 times. Even though this one's level 2 only. Oh my god, we lost our units. Rare Peronis. Portal. I think we're just dead here. Like, I don't think we're scaling fast enough. Yeah, we're dying so easily. Let's add the dragons then. Nomad's Rebellion. An ads for run. Ah, well. Grants you 30% experience, perk unlock. Nice. 1 royal decree option extra. Nice, nice, nice. Can go back to the king selection and see how far we've gotten to unlocking the King of Time. I want to see what we can do, funny things with, you know, that character. But that being the case, that was 9 Kings. If you want to check out the game for yourself, as again, like, it's available on Steam. It's in early access right now. Really, really good game. I think it's published by... Is it Hooded Horse? I thought it was. I'm not entirely sure. I think it is Hooded Horse. Yeah, Hooded Horse and Sidekick Publishing. Very good stuff. Currently in early access. There's an update coming soon, and when the there was a big deck rework recently on July 29th, and it's nice. I like this major update. But yeah, if you want to play it for yourself, it's very, very good. Do recommend it. And yeah, we'll be playing a lot of different roguelike games throughout August here. New video every day. It's going to be the challenge for myself. On top of that, I'll be writing reviews and the like on my website if you want to check that out. And if you had a good time, feel free to strap along. We'll just see how it goes. Anyways, until next time, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.